So we're gonna do difference between two squares, and usually the way this works is when you have an example of x plus 3, x minus 3, okay, we can write this as x squared minus 3 squared, and that will equal to x squared minus 9. This will only work is when we have difference between two squares. So when we look at two terms that we have here, we have the same numbers and letters. The only difference is we have a plus and a negative on each term. So when we have this, guys, we can straight away write our expanded form in this form here. So x squared minus 3 squared, which is 9. Okay, and if we did, let's say you forget this rule and you don't know how to do it, and somehow you just forgot it, that's fine. All you have to do is just expand these two brackets, and you should get the same answer. And that's how you can actually check if you've done it right or not. So the way we expand it out, which I showed you, okay, is x times x is x squared, x times negative 3 is negative 3x, and then we've got 3x, so 3 times x is plus 3x, and then we've got 3 times negative 3, which is 9, okay, and when we simplify this, we've got x squared minus 3x plus 3x cancels each other out, okay, so that cancels each other, and the only thing we're left with now is negative 9. And as you can see, okay, that's the same as what we've got here. So with difference of two squares, we can actually go straight to the answer by just looking at the two sort of bracket equation that we have, and we can go straight to the answer. So you don't have to expand it out. If you just follow the rule that I just showed you, you should be able to do it. So the rule, I'll just rephrase the rule here, guys. The rule is if you got a plus, let's say, b a minus b, okay, the rule is going to be a squared minus b squared. Okay, so that's the rule that we follow. Okay, so whatever the value for a is, you just square it, and whatever the value for b is, you just square that as well. And that's how we do this question. And if I do another example, let's pick something that's not complicated, but a different example. So let's do something like 2a plus 1 and 2a minus 1. So based on our rule, put that in bracket, squared, and I'll explain why I put that in bracket, minus 1 squared. So that's going to equal to, so that the squared will apply to all the letters and the numbers inside the bracket. So that will be 2 squared and a squared minus 1 squared, and that will be 4a squared minus 1 squared. Okay, and then we can just say, we can just go 1 at the end, because 1 squared is 1. And that's going to be your answer for that expression that we have. All right.